Okay. I'm live. Nice. Okay, so my PC has been shitting itself lately. Oh, dude, that was Archiana. Summer. No, I'm not. What do you mean? Come on, man. Don't troll me like that. This fucking PC is giving me a lot of grief right now. Yeah, dude. Seriously, this PC's fucking stressing me out. Let's start with Solar Ray, shall we? I mean, I hope. Oh shit. Hi, my name's Jean Force, and I didn't change my OBS. All right, there we go. Yeah, dude, it's seriously stressing the shit out of me right now. Because I'm actually gonna try to make an attempt to MLB Scarlet if I do get her. But yeah, that's a different conversation later. Let's start this, shall we? I've been trying to build a little bit fire lately. Let's put Arcana here. Just but yeah. You're prepared to nuke your PC? No, seriously, I was. That comment or that check, I completely forgot about that. Yeah. So I was like, wait, I feel like there was a command on command prompt that I didn't do, and that was that because I had it. Yeah. Long story short, dude, that I'm hoping that fixed it. I'm hoping. Just this copium here, so we'll find out. So I really didn't want to reformat or reinstall Windows again. Like I got two fucking dead monitors, and me having this fucking PC issue that keeps killing me. Like, oh my god, dude, it doesn't end with this damn PC. Yeah, probably. I mean, so if I narrow it down, so if I clear the errors on Windows, next thing is, I don't think it's RAM, because I got Corsair or Corsair RAM, and I like to believe that they're pretty reliable. So hopefully it's not the RAM. I'm really hoping it's the PSU, because the PSU is more manageable, if I were to say. But so far it hasn't shit itself yet. I'm crossing my fingers that it doesn't. We'll see. And I'm hoping I don't spend money on getting Yukiko, because dude, this is gonna be rough. So my third account, I managed. So all my second account, I had to use golden tickets, and then third account, I managed to get both Makoto and Yukiko, but there was some spending. So I think I got Yukiko on my three times on 10. And then Makoto, I think I used like 4 or 5. I only pulled the reason I pulled was because I want to be versatile in solo raid, and the third account has to be versatile. It's at a deficit, so that's the only reason why I pulled on third. But from here on out, the account is only saving for 4th anniversary. Like everything is, we're on lockdown mode. And same thing with the second account. From here on out, there will be no gacha pulls. It is solely for pulling for 4th anniversary. So main account I can splurge a little bit. That's my budget. The budget that I have. Technically, fucking summer event killed my killed my budget a little bit, but again, you know, I can recover. I just need to not eat for a good bit. You know, it's understandable. It's understandable, you know. I am somewhat of a semi-whale, kind of. You know, it makes sense, you know. Now, what would help is if we actually get a Nikke or a Pilgrim within the main account. I just really hope I just really hope that I don't lose a lot for pulling Yukiko. Yeah. That's the kind of thing that I'm a little worried about. Who do I need to level up here in terms of favorite item? Yeah, dude. So ideally, maybe I won't pull even on my main account, because I'm thinking about going home for home as in back to my country for Christmas time. So we'll see on that, but yeah. Who do I need to build here? Maybe we'll do I don't know. Build Nilster for the memes? Dude, she ain't coming back. Yeah, I mean, shit, dude. It's been radio silence on Nvidia and Chatterbox, and not only that, I think Nilster might be really gone. I know there are a lot of fans wanting Nilster, but ooh, dude, it's not looking good, bro. It ain't looking good. Did you see the new Aizen video? Or the most recent upload that he did? Yeah, so you're telling me that Nikke there's some mechanic in time travel. It does kind of make sense that with 7 iterations, but one thing that didn't make sense to me, if there were seven iterations of the commander or us, why is that number going up and the story is progressing? So if that were to be true and we are looping, how did that happen? But again, you know, maybe I need to rewatch it again. I just kind of briefly watched it just because stress testing the PC. Crossing my fingers. We haven't hit a crash yet, so crossing my fingers. But yeah, maybe it was kernel level stuff that there were corrupted files on Windows. feel like it's figuratively. Yeah, then that's what I kind of thought too. But knowing shift up, dude, man, if they're gonna try to pull some 180, like some mind-breaking shit, and how crazy the story gets, I honestly wouldn't be surprised with that. Yeah, it does feel like, I mean, what they put a job listing for a new someone that knows lore and Nikke and that wants to for job posting. It kind of seemed interesting or not. But all in all, hey, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. I'm all for it. I'm looking forward to seeing how they're gonna continually abuse Dorothy. And yeah, give me that job. What job? I mean, I know other few jobs, but that's something that I'm not looking forward to from you, Blitz. Just kidding. Out of context, John Force. Hi, my name is John Force, and I like to make crude jokes here. We make crude jokes here on this channel. Welcome. But yeah, so far I'm guessing that command worked. Not only the commands, but the BIOS changes I did. Maybe. Copium to the max here. Oh, I'm hoping we made some changes here. How am I losing to someone that's ranked 450? Yeah, PvP is, I'm still losing, holy shit. But there are 552. Alright, cool, that's cool. You know one regret that I have right now? I didn't get the old banners, old Tails banner. I'm really upset about that. Like, that's a fuck up with my part. Not getting the old Tails banner. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What? Damn. What the fuck happened to my face? But yeah. Kind of upset that I didn't get the old banner tails. I'm a fake Cindy fan. I have almost MLB 7 and on her original and her altar. Damn. 20 minutes not shitting itself and it's stable now? I'm hoping. Because, dude, I was just watching YouTube videos and then the fucking PC would just shit itself. So I'm really crossing my fingers that it was just corrupt, you know, check stuff, but we'll see. Now, and again, by the way, you know, I don't know if you were trolling me or if I really did say it or not. I really didn't think that I was supposed to stream yesterday. Just FYI, let me just clear that up in the air, okay? I just want to make that known. I really didn't think I was going to stream yesterday, but if I did say it on when we played Counter-Strike, my apologies. Damn it! Give me timestamps. I need them. I feel like I didn't say it because I didn't think that I would stream. Just FYI. But ain't nobody got time for that. You don't actually have to look for it. But if I did, yeah, my bad. So I was like, wait, what? When I saw on Discord, I was like, wait, I was supposed to stream yesterday? I didn't honestly think that I was supposed to. Oh. Should I pull for Yukiko now, or should I? Hey, this is a banger. No way they put the banger on here. Nice. By the way, this song is very hard to sing karaoke. Ages? We can't play. We'll play as Ages. Yeah, we just need to get everything done. Just need to get 30,000 and we're good. Okay. I'm good. We just need the gems. We just need the gems. And once we get the gems, it's all good. And then once we clear out the missions, we'll be all Gucci. Yeah, so, yeah. We just need to clear out the missions and do everything. So the missions are the most important part. Oh, wait. I need to go to the shop. Fuck. No. I need to go to the shop. We get the shop. We can buy the... It's the same thing. The first 5 is... we play the story, and then after that, we go into Gacha. Same thing. Same shit. Type shit. By the way, if you haven't played Persona, I highly recommend it. If you're up to it, the game is legitimately good. Just need a burst too. Sounds good enough for that, right? Yeah. Yeah. It's just, dude, it's fucking text heavy, by the way. Footsteps fade away. Once the man is gone, I examined the web cover partition. What do you think? I don't think this will work. Yeah, dude. It's just fucking reading. I would say it's like 60% reading and 40% actual combat. Doesn't look like there's any way to get in. The web's density and durability has increased. Small arm fire was unable to keep up with their rate of regeneration. Hey, did you fire a gun? Yes, I determined it was necessary to verify how quickly it recovered from gunfire. Good point. But then the ACPU... Woo! They'll probably come after us. ACPU are the police, aren't they? My apologies, I failed to consider that. So now finish your Octopath Travel game? I've heard about that game. And I heard a lot of people recommending that game. But yeah, text-heavy games are pretty rough. Which still reminds me, I didn't know. You know, I have 10 days where I can take off. So I have 10 days personal and 10 days vacation. Holy shit, dude. That's insane. I learned that yesterday. I was like, what are you talking about? My last company didn't have that. And they're like, oh yeah, what are you talking about? That's pretty normal. I was like, you're telling me that my first year in Tokyo, I spent so much time just to go back home for Christmas, and I only had 10 days to do it. But now I'm in another company. I have 10 personal and 10 paid vacation, or annual vacation. I don't know what that means, but yeah. So basically I have 20 days, or yeah, 20 days. Yeah, that blew my fucking mind. I was like, I was literally shocked. I'm sorry, Commander. It's fine. We needed some information anyway. I'll figure something out this time too. Hello. Hey, how are you doing? It's been a minute. Hope you've been doing well. Come to the Philippines? Bro, I can't. I'm broke right now. Maybe next year I'll be able to do some more traveling. Fortunately, the ACP didn't just show up because of the gunshots. Commander, what's going on here? Well, Napoleon brought the spider webs covering the partition. Are these spider webs? Looks like it. You said you're on a secret mission. Yeah, that's right. I knew it. The higher-ups told us to lock down the area near the outer rim partition without any explanation, so I figured something was up. Don't worry, we'll take it from here. Okay, thanks. Don't mention it. Yeah. Things been pretty normal on my end. Just work. And just mustering up the ability just to stream. After parting ways with Polly, I rejoined the others. Commander. Yeah? If the police are already on the case, do you think we can ask them, or maybe someone even higher up for help? I'm pretty higher up. That would be difficult. Information about D-Waves is classified, and I look up at the partition covered in the spider webs. The outer rim is beyond that wall. Technically, it isn't part of the Ark. What do you mean? There are people living in the outer rim too, aren't there? The central government only acts in interest of the Ark citizens, and the Ark citizens refer to those that live within the Ark. Wait, do you mean? Yes, the central government won't care in the slightest. If anything, they won't even welcome it. Don't worry, I'll make it work. Alright. We're back! We've returned! We're back! Hey, welcome back. How'd it go? The other side, very much the same. You can barely see anything through all the webs. Dude, I feel like there's no way they didn't engineer this dialogue here. The second you move, you get all tangled up and your fur gets all sticky. That's right. Mino-chan even shot them with her gun, but they didn't budge a bit. Hey, you promised you keep that a secret. Oops, I forgot. Sorry. Well, that Polly girl's got a handle on the situation, so let's head back to the hideout for now. We've learned a few things, so I think it's time we had a meeting. Oh, classic Persona 5. About what? Well, for example, the time limit. The time limit. Yeah. So far, what? We're 30 minutes in and our PC hasn't really shit itself. Looking pretty good, maybe. So it was a kernel issue? A short while later, he says something about a time limit. Yeah, I'm hoping that did work. What do you mean? What if that guy said earlier is true? Then too, but again, we played what? Apex and then Counter-Strike, and the computer didn't crash. So I feel like it's still premature to say that this is resolved. I'm honestly skeptical. Then in 2 weeks, Ark will cover in webs. Somewhere beyond that partition, a tremendous force is gathering. It feels like D-Waves. Then we haven't a moment to lose. Not necessarily. It just, you know the crazy thing? Mona is Jizz. Or the voice actor Mona is the voice actor of Pikachu in JP. So this could technically work. Mona could have voice acted this. But on the other hand, Teddy, you know, that's another situation. And same thing with Yukiko. Because I don't think she has a VA in Nikke yet. But on the other hand, Miranda is... No. Same with Aegis. I don't know about Aegis. And Makoto. Yeah. We can also think of it as extra time. Extra time? Think about all those webs. Those webs behaved. Did they spread out or attack us? The webs didn't move at all. Indeed, from the moment the man disappeared until we returned, the webs didn't spread at all. So instead of gradually spreading his powers over the next 2 weeks, he'll unleash it all at once 2 weeks from now. What if it's like a gauge? Once it fills up and he explodes, oh my god, I'm coming! Then it has to recharge before he can do it again. We certainly can't rule that out. I'll ask Polly to keep an eye on the partition. Good idea. And as for us, I think back to the spider webs on the partition. If the spider webs aren't spreading for the time being, we should... Yeah, so this is exactly what Persona would do. You have a time period, and if it doesn't... Once you meet that time period, or you have a time goal, and you have the time period to do what you need to do to get to that time goal, and you resolve it by that time goal, it's okay. So yeah, they really are following a Persona type time template, if I were to say. We should make the most of the opportunity. Alright, I'd like to find out whether this is supposed to grace this period is actually real. The man said we had 2 weeks, but we can't exactly take him at his word. I think we could, because given that this is Persona, it is right. But it's not wrong for you to doubt what Phantom is saying here. Phantom words bring back memories of everything that happened with the man. He might actually have been telling the truth after all. Or maybe even 2 weeks isn't enough. What makes you think that? I mean, if you play Persona, you would know. The guy is all about putting on airs. Making himself seem more important than he really is just comes naturally to him. Not that I have any evidence to back it up. How are you supposed to have any solid evidence in a situation like this? At least we got a lead. Indeed, it's better than nothing. If ACPU keeps an eye on the wall, they'll let us know if anything happens. For now, let's do what we can, and if they contact us, we'll respond. How does that sound? Sounds good to me. I think for a moment before pulling up a map on my tablet, Quincy finds us a way in. Tap the screen and switch it to a different map layer. Elevator routes spread across the screen like a spiderweb. No pun intended. Or I don't know if that is a pun, but some of them lead to an outer rim. Elevator routes. Yeah, I can do that. You sure it won't come back to bite us later? If it does, I'll take responsibility. There are probably things on the map doesn't show, so make sure you check those as well. Then we're good. How long do you think it will take? Quincy stands up with a grin. Why don't you have a cup of coffee and relax for a bit? Alright, so chapter 2. So we got 3 more left. Wait, so Blitz, if you're still here, let's proposal talk. What game are you willing to play next? We must discuss business. Again, Dota, I'm completely fine with that. If you're willing to just play bots with me until I get a grasp of the game. Or Counter-Strike, Apex, or maybe Helldivers. Again, the options are unlimited. Or if there's a new game, maybe Peak. I know that Peak updated recently. That night, make our way to the outer rim through a passage Quincy found. Where are we? We're in an elevator tunnel connected to the outer rim. More precisely, it's a maintenance tunnel linking the elevators that run between the Ark's underground levels and the surface. Underground? Haven't you heard? Dark lies not on the surface, but deep underground. Leo-chan did tell us, but I had no idea we were that far underground. Yeah, I still can't believe it. How did this happen? Long ago, machines known as Raptors invaded our world. Humanity fought back desperately, but it wasn't enough. In the end, we had no choice but to build the Ark and take refuge within it. Raptures. I have a question. If the area inhabited by humans in this world are comparable to our own, then our original human population doesn't match the number of the people the ark could have accommodated. Where are the people who never made it into the ark? Maybe. Oh, that was actually a good question. If the area inhabited by humans in this world are comparable to our world, then the original human population doesn't match the human number. Oh, yeah. Oh, so maybe this can actually drop into lore. Maybe they're still hiding on the surface, or maybe there are still underground cities like the Ark. If you can travel between places like that, catching him won't be easy. Maybe you can go Dota. I mean, again, it doesn't matter. Time doesn't matter. It's. I'm open to keep playing Dota. I don't mind it. You know, it does. You know, there is a learning curve for Dota. And I'll say it like this: I don't mind playing Dota, and I mind playing WoA. So WoA, again, WoA is still out there floating in space. So WoA, until I figure out how to play WoA, WoA is still there. But Dota, yeah, I definitely can dive in. So it's honestly, the games, what you and I play is what you want to play, and then what I want to play as well. We'll talk about that. But literally, WoA, oh fuck, Dota, Counter-Strike, Apex, Helldivers. Those are 4 games that we can play. No. Dark Soul that humanity has left. What? That doesn't make any sense. Well, that's one of the reasons why we Nikke came in onto the scene. Humanity was obviously trying to reclaim the surface, but humanity's strength alone wasn't enough. That's right. It's our job to defeat the Raptors and reclaim the surface. Want to have it maintain law and order too. Yeah, I mean we can do a 3 series. So once you're tired of Dota, we can move to Apex or CS2 or maybe Helldivers. So let's put that. Yeah, Thursday we can do that. Friday I might have something planned, so the Friday is asterisk. Well, and I'm also a Phantom Thief. Yep. Come to think of it, didn't you say your last time you were like us Aegis? Something like having a mission? That's correct. Protecting the people that you care about. Dude, I've seen some crazy images of how much resources they spend into Aegis. So definitely tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm gonna stream. But Friday is wait, tomorrow is Friday. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh shit. Would you be interested in streaming or playing earlier? How early can you play on Saturday? Are you a morning person? Because I have something planned. I have something potentially planned on Friday. But my Saturday night my time is taken up. But if it's early, not early morning, or not like 6 a.m. early, but something before 10 a.m. or 11. So I have something at Saturday around like 5. So anything earlier than that. Anything. Okay, so let's make it 4 a.m. because it's transit time. No, 4 a.m. fucking 4 p.m. So I have to be at a place at 4 p.m. By 4 p.m. I have to transit to my location at 5. So anything before that, I have like the streaming has to end at 4. Before 4. So from the next day on Saturday, 7 a.m. to maybe 3 p.m. We can do something there if you're up for that. But Sunday could work because I don't have anything planned for there. Protecting the people you care about and staying on the side is those are the most important things. People you care about? Yes. Oh, like a boyfriend? No, we know if you played Persona 3, you know maybe that is a boyfriend. No, not in that sense. Really? Yeah. So that's the main protagonist for Persona 3. Noted. Ah, don't be like that. Oh. Quincy stops walking. We're here, this is it. The underground passage leading to the outer rim is blocked by spiderwebs. But oh, the webs are here are way flimsier? Flimsier? If it's early, we can't do Dota cause C in Japan. Okay, so I've given you my time constraints. What would you like? So is this a Sunday thing, or is this a next time thing? So I really want to make sure that I'm aligned with what your schedule is here. And this time, like again, I'm gonna make again. I want to make sure the time is accurate. I don't fuck it up and say where the fuck were you? I'm gonna make sure that that doesn't happen again. Sunday, okay. Sunday. What time? I have no plans on Sunday, so Friday and Saturday it's still questionable, but most likely not. So we'll just rule that out. Maybe we can break through. It's not just here. Most of the signs have fewer webs than the partition area. I wonder why that is. The man said he can control his web as though they were an extension of himself. It's possible his influence only extends as far as his consciousness can reach. If he really is gathering his strength, he may not be able to keep tabs on everything. What's that door over there? Mona points to the heavy door that is firmly shut. I tried opening it, but I can't find the controls. Did you try breaking through? It's a grade 1 security door, so that's not happening. Getting through those webs would be way easier. Mona touches the spider webs blocking the path. They're not just tough, they're sticky and slippery too. No way we're climbing up these. These nuts! I'm just kidding. What's wrong? Is something bothering you? Mona scans the top of the wall and then shakes his head. Never mind, don't worry about it. Well, it looks better than not being able to get in. Looks like we'll need to get our hands on some tools. Yeah. Everyone ready? Of course. Yeah, leave it to me. Fire! Sunday? Okay. Wait, so if you're saying Sunday, how interested would you be? Because again, this is something a challenge for myself. Would you be down to play Dota, Helldivers, Counter-Strike, Apex, whatever you want? So 3 hours. So 3 hours on Dota, 3 hours on Counter-Strike, 3 hours on Apex, 3 hours on Helldivers. Would you be willing to do that? That's 12 hours. Are you open to doing that? Okay. So it's okay, but let me make sure. And I'm gonna shit. I probably have to buy food, or I have to Uber Eats food for that. But I'm open to do that. Now the question is, how early would you be able to do that, given Japan time and Philippine times? So I think it's been a minute since I've tried to do a 12-hour stream. So that's the next question here. Nikke opens fire and the personas unleash their attacks on the webs. Frost spreads across the strands while flames consume them. Then razor sharp gust tears through the webs. Okay. Alright. So let's talk which games we play from first, second, third, and fourth. Name the games that you would like to play in order. And then the black sends the black bat. What an incredible firepower. Oh dude, only if Neon was here. What was that attack? There's no way all that power came from your arm. If your normal attacks are already this strong, so what the heck happened when you're summoning your persona? He just looks at me. I only utilize approximately 30% of my built-in power. Please factor into that for future technical orders. Okay. Random points ahead. Commander, look over there. I turn around and see the spiderwebs rapidly regenerating. Get inside. Footsteps thunder. As we rush inside. Wait, don't leave behind, Kuma! The moment Teddy rolls in after us, passes behind us is sealed off by spiderwebs. We have to do that again, or if we want to leave? Yeah, not having a reliable way out isn't an ideal form of tactical standpoint, but sweep my flashlight down the tunnel. There are spiderwebs here and there, but they don't look like they'll get in our way. You can do Helldivers 2, then Apex, CS2, and lastly Dota. Okay, so this is where I throw in a objection. Can we play Dota first? So if I were to say, can we play Dota first, and then whatever order that you want to do, we'll do it. We don't have a choice. Let's go. And indeed, we can't have anything leaving things as they are. Yeah. Objectively, so if Dota 2 can be first, that would be great. Thank you. There are no spiderwebs here. Not a single strand of spiderwebs can be seen as an outside world illusion. You think he concentrated his power on partitions so it can serve as a sort of barrier? The only reason why I say Dota 2 first, because I really do feel like Dota 2, given that it's a Sunday, I feel like we can push that again. I'm playing not Dota, but playing League of Legends is kind of like me wanted to play a little bit more of League of Legends, because again, it's not FPS, and there is a wiggle room that I want to kind of push that. Not 3-hour mark, but 4-hour mark. And CS2 and Apex, like those Apex maybe it's kind of okay. Maybe we could push that to 2 hours. It's all about the vibes. It's just that's how I'm feeling. Apex, so Apex maybe 2 hours, but again, I wouldn't mind trying 3 hours. Try to get better at the game. CS2, that's automatic. I'm gonna play full time there. And Helldivers 2, again, I don't know if Bro or we went is gonna play, but you know, the offer is there for them. And that would explain why it took him 2 weeks to gather his strengths. I don't know how big the outer rim is, but maybe it isn't strong enough to cover the whole area in webs all at once. Makes sense, the outer rim is huge. Sure, it surrounds the entire arc after all. He must have assumed that we never get in here. What an arrogant man. Yeah, he was an arrogant man on Coins and Rush and Fatal Maid, right? Actually, that could be another reason. Raptures. These shadows are come shambling out of the surrounding alleys. I guess since there are D shadows inside, he didn't see any need to spin webs in here. With all the shadows roaming around, the place is practically a palace. The group prepares for battle. Did you sense we gotten in? That's possible. Matter, if a fight breaks out in here, is there any possible near who can get caught in the crossfire? According to Quincy's report, there shouldn't be any civilians nearby. Alright then, I suppose we can do this the easy way. We can summon our persona. Let's take these shadows out and clear out the way. I'm worried the people in the outer room too. Right, let's finish them off quick, just like the Phantom Thieves. Let's do this, Queen. Alright, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. No, it's almost... Ooh. Alright, so maybe I do this and throw an ad. So give me my usual 1 hour break. Yeah, dude, it's been a minute. I'm actually looking forward to doing a 4-hour stream. If I can keep up with it, but yeah. So I'm gonna not stream tomorrow because I'm busy tomorrow and Saturday, but Sunday we can do it. All right, throwing an ad right now. Go get a drink, go get what you need, go get some snacks. If we do have some snacks, I'll be right back. Yeah. So I'm locking it in. Okay. So Dota we play, and then you know what? I actually can. I'm gonna eat McDonald's, dude. I get to eat McDonald's on Sunday. My cheat meal. Enemy reinforcements at 2 o'clock. Reloading. Reload. Aegis. Annihilation complete. That firepower is dependable as ever, but she is an SR. That's crazy. You'll just eat bread? I don't know what to say about that. I only have 1 meal a day. Again, I don't know what I'm supposed to say about that. Sure is. That's my day where I can eat like a fat ass. Respectfully. I used to weigh a lot. Just FYI. So I can say that at the same time with the caveat saying that I did lose a lot of weight. I think at one point I was almost 100 kilograms. 100 kilograms? No. 90 kilograms. Yeah, 90. This definitely wasn't 100. I think that was the last of them. Not sensing any more D-shells nearby. I'm back. Quincy returns from scouting the area. What did you find? Same as always. What do you mean, same as always? Nobody's there. They all vanished without a trace. Something feels off after entering the outer rim. Quincy said there wasn't any civilians near the tunnel. But even after going deep inside, we still haven't seen a single person. Do you suppose? So, the only thing that, the crazy thing that I do with eating McDonald's, I get a double cheeseburger, and it's the craziest thing. Like, when I order at McDonald's in Japan, I say, hey, I'm gonna get a McDouble. -1 cheese. And then there was two occasions where the attendant was like, what do you mean you just want 1 cheese? Do you want 1 cheese or no cheese? It's just, the kiosk says -1 cheese. So I don't want 2 cheese. I just want 1 cheese. First world problems. Forgive me, okay? And then the second time I ordered it, the same way. They took out all the cheese. I'm like, brother, you just have to follow the ticket. I don't understand. I don't understand this concept. Twitch, clip that. Hey, Twitch, clip that. Like, I really don't understand why they thought that -1 cheese, they said they were thinking no cheese, and then the first time I did it, they thought that we're not gonna add cheese at all. Johan, fan of Lamborghini 66997. I'm sorry, I don't know when you responded, but hi. My name's John Forrest. But yeah, that really did trip my mind. Phantom looks at where the D channel lies, defeated. If you follow the ticket, if it says -1 cheese, just -1 cheese. Why did you have to take both the cheeses out? That's not what I asked for. And again, this is Japan, by the way, so I don't know if there's critical thinking here. Yeah, they kind of throw me off. Not only that, so I get double cheeseburger with -1 cheese, not no cheese. I get fries, medium, unsalted. And then, not only that, depending on if it's 15-piece nuggets or 5-piece nuggets, I think they raised the prices on the 15 piece, so I would get the 5 piece nuggets and then get it with corn and edamame with tea. So that is my one meal for the day, FYI. So I can't spend any. I'm not gonna eat anything more than that. So I only have my diet has been consistently only just one meal per day. There's no way we can know right now. All we can do is keep moving forward. Okay, anyway, I raise my head and look around. Wednesday, how far? And by the way, I've mentioned before, I can't cook in my apartment. There's just no room. So I'm crossing my fingers by the next year I can move to a different place and I can actually do some cooking. Not only that, I can actually expand on the cooking into streaming. So that is theoretically the goal that I'm trying to create here, where I can move to another place, to a bigger kitchen, to a bigger place, and do more variety of streaming. Okay, so that is the end goal here, or where the streaming content is going here, because I really do want to try to cook. I want to try to learn how to cook and try to make some dishes here. So let's see, how far have we come? For me, bread is all I need on Sunday because not working, I eat less. Yeah. So for my personal thing, I eat like nothing but like I'm a fucking like cow. I only eat vegetable and maybe some protein. So, but then there are some days where I can eat like dirty. And McDonald's is a meal where I was just like, oh my god, McDonald's. Ow! Am I pretty far? Could you be more specific? Well, Quincy holds up a map and then points to an empty air well off the side. Far off enough that under normal circumstances we'd already be deep enough beneath the touch on untouched ground outside the arc. We haven't been going in circles. We've been moving almost in a straight line. What if the terrain changes? What, like it does it in dimensions? Teddy, do you think you can? Teddy? There's so many weird smells here. I can't tell what's what anymore. Even my bearings. Oh, it's a pun because Teddy's a bear. Are all out of whack. Hey, we win. What is this? We win. I can't accept that. By the way, we win. I don't know if you're free on Sunday, but Blitz and I are doing a 12-hour gaming. If you're up for 12-hour gaming with some breaks, I have to take lunch break and stuff like that. We're gonna play Dota for about 4 hours, Helldivers, Counter-Strike, and Apex 2. And the offer is there. The offer is there if you're up for it. But I just want to throw that out there. It is confirmed. There's no John Forrest didn't recognize that. Like literally. Sunday I have nothing to do. It's gonna happen. So 12 hours. Yeah, and again, I've apologized to Blitz. I really didn't think that I was gonna stream yesterday, but I fucked up there. So it's gonna happen. If it doesn't happen, then I'll gift you guys any game you want, which I don't want to gift you guys any game. Maybe later. Maybe on Christmas time I'll gift you guys games. Not bad as this guy, but I don't feel great either. Can't really smell anything, but I can tell something's off about the air. It's only getting worse as the further we go in. Our encounters with these shadows are becoming more frequent too. They seem to be getting stronger as well. We've been able to handle them so far, but let's fall back for now. We need to get our information and prepare. Yeah, we'll do that. Teddy doesn't look so good either. Sorry for being a burden. But yeah, it's definitely gonna happen. So Sunday, I'm locking it in. It's been a minute. So I that is not only a personal goal for me, but I really do want to do this. Not only that, but get better at Dota, get better at Apex. Because I can get better at Apex, maybe I can find a girlfriend in Japan. Anime girls aren't real. What are you talking about? I'm just kidding. Or am I kidding? But yeah, not only that, Apex, Counter-Strike. So aside from that, other shit. Disgust? What do you mean? What do you mean? You're telling me that my Japanese isn't good enough? So this is the thing that you guys don't know, that I actually do have a girlfriend. Again, it's all about the image. It's all about the image. I don't know if you guys can relate, but maybe you guys do have girlfriends. Again, who knows? Maybe I'm kidding. I don't know. Again, you guys can make your theories, or maybe there aren't theories. 4D chess. Let's go. Spider webs are even thicker than before. We barely managed to force our way back to the. The spider webs are even thicker than before. We barely managed to force our way back the way that we came and return to the art. Yeah, that was close. If we kept going, we might have ended up trapped there. Good call, Commander. Thanks. Just doing my job. One thing is becoming clear. He wasn't bluffing when he said he could control his webs like an extension of himself. The webs along the route we taken along already regenerated, which means he identified where we broken through and reinforced security there. This is a little bit more in depth than Persona would be doing. There's a lot more thought here, and again, Persona gameplay is just straightforward, but we're having variables here. Makes sense. He even dispatched these shadows after realizing we infiltrated there. X down? I mean, okay. Hey, you know, I'm all for the doubting, but at the same time, how would I put it? Yeah. But I will say, even though that I thought that 2026 was my year, there's been a lot of shit that's been going on. But yeah. What I did learn is, quote unquote, man up, you know? Man up and just take what it is. Still, it seems like he has his limits. And I did learn the limit. You guys, I'm growing as a streamer. I can't emotionally trauma dump on you guys. I feel like I did kind of feel like I was doing that a little bit too much. So I'm really separating outside stuff with streaming stuff. So that is it took me what? I've been streaming for 4 years now. Not consecutively, but outside stuff is outside stuff, and in their streaming stuff is streaming stuff. I can tell you what I can tell you, but I'm not gonna trauma dump on you guys anymore. Yeah, I did honestly fuck up there. Good thing we have a lot out there before it was too late. You okay too, Teddy? Yukiko is examining Teddy, who's sprawled out on the ground. I think he's unconscious. Hey, we're still back in the arc. Try taking a few deep breaths. Yeah, honestly, I found my outlet. I found because again, long story short, I'm not gonna try to go into again. This is what I've learned and grown. I really did mess up in going, just again, I'm in Japan. I was going through a lot of shit in Japan. Not only that, from moving from middle of the country to Tokyo, there was a lot of shit that I was going through. So that is that. Not trying to go much into deep in that, and yeah, I can do it. I can do a little drops and bits in there, and it's like, hey, yeah, dude, I've gone through this weird thing, and then stuff like that. But I can't. I've learned that, hey, everyone is going through those things, or it's not the same things, but life is tough. It's tough. So, you know, my situation might be the same as yours, but that it is what it is. And self-reflecting, I've learned that I was doing that way too much, and when I looked at what I did, I didn't like it. So yeah, and that's why, again, hopefully you guys can see my growth, and not talking about those things, but just if there are moments in trying to be vulnerable, there will be a time and place for that. So, and that's where I'll end that segment. So Mono walks up to Teddy and lightly pokes him on the head. Teddy springs up to his feet. I think I had a bad dream. What was it all about? All right, but yeah, I just wanted to make a formal apology. It's been really weird, but at the same time, a lot of self-reflecting, and I feel like I know what I needed to do and what I shouldn't do. Just want to make that known. Jamie Black Cat was using my head as a scratching post. What are you calling a black cat? Yeah, dude, it's been pretty rough. But there were a lot of growing opportunities from it being rough. And that's kind of the thing that I want to say. They've been dreaming about Black Cat as an ill will omen. Can we not say this anymore? You know how many black cats get abused? I, for one, like cats, by the way. I like dogs as well, but I'm a cat person. Oh my god, I like cats, but you know how many times black cats get abused, especially around October near Halloween? But yeah, you should especially be careful for the time being. Stop. Not an ill will omen. Yeah, Mona's not a cat. The dream wasn't his fault. Yeah, I'm not a cat. Well, forget the dream. I feel pretty refreshed. After all, a little bear nap. I'm full of energy again. My head's been all fuzzy ever since we went in there, but I feel great. That's great. And I've got something to say. Go on. I think I can take you where the guy is. Huh? Wait, what? You can do that in there? I'm not very sure. Pun the words because he's a bear. Oh my god! But I've got a good feeling about it. It felt like just like the TV world. What do you mean? I can sniff people out. Oh, can you sniff these nuts? I just need some information about who I'm looking for. What do you need to know? Anything! His name, age, and stuff like what's on his mind. I've seen his face be bare for, so I'm good on that front. I look at Yukiko. It may be hard to believe, but it's true. So if you've got an ability like the Metaverse GPS. Metaverse GPS, so you're talking about oh shit, what's her name? Oh my god. Oh, her metaverse name is Oracle. Oh my god. Oh shit, I'm a fake Persona fan. I've beaten Persona 5 6 times and Persona 5 Royal 1 time. You're telling me Futaba. By the way, Futaba is voiced by Cindy. Or not voiced by Cindy, but the voice actor of Cindy shared the same common VA as Futaba, which is Aoyuki. Just FYI. Just FYI, by the way. At least we have a lead on what to do next. Indeed, even without Teddy's ability, we may yet discover a solution by continuing our investigation into that man. That's right! Then I'll go to the library and look into it. What the fuck is that library gonna do? Since he worked with someone in the central government, there should be some records in there. Okay, never mind. If you're looking at materials at the library, I think I can help. Can I help you? I'm coming too. There was a villain in the central government? Then I'll go ask around. Get an uneasy feeling and I'm about to stop Miranda, but age just beats me to it. Are there many Nikke in the central government? Yeah, there are quite a few. I even know several myself. Then I'll go with her, and my primary objective is to still gather information about that man. But like the members of Made for You, many different Nikke work in the art while also serving in combat. I find that very interesting. I really like to speak with some of the Nikke who work for the central government. Sure, I'll introduce you. Thank you, Miranda-san. Oh, that's very okay. Then I'll go talk to some of my underworld buddies. If that guy is from the outer rim, they'll bound to know something. Then Mona and I will join you. Yeah, we stand out way too much in the library or a governmental building. And underworld isn't exactly the safest place either. Even if they're your friends, they still can be dangerous for you to go alone. You're gonna be my bodyguard? Thanks. You're such a reliable kitty. What is this? What is this, Mint? This is Mint? Or is this Mint talking here? My favorite clanker? Wait. We went. So you did play Persona, right? I haven't played Persona 3, but I played Persona 4 and 5. I was introduced to Persona 4. And then I played Persona 5. I have Persona 3 Remake in my library right now. P3 was the best. And that's where I would disagree. I'm just kidding. I can't say that without playing Persona 3. But Persona 3 is something that I really would like to play. I've seen, you know, the crazy thing is, not only on X, I've seen a lot of people put a lot of rocks. A lot, dude. I saw one person on JP server. They maxed out her overload gear. It's all black, and she's like 4 times stronger than my main or my Cindy, and my Cindy's not even like blacked out. Like there are legitimately people that like Aegis so much that they blacked out her lights. Fucking JP is scary. Now that I think of it, you're rather so easy to read, no? I suppose you should rather easy to read it for a cat. Yeah. How many times do I have to say? I'm telling you, I'm not a cat. Played P3. Wait, you have. So are you gonna play P4 Revive or the P4 Remake? So I don't know if you were here when I said it. I played P5 Remake 6 times and I played P5 Royal once. So I spent a shitload of time on Persona 5. A short while later, we finish our preparations and meet at the back of the hideout. Time to get going, but first, what's your plan, instructor? Huh? Played Persona 3 times and Persona 5. Dude, I honestly don't know how you were able to play Persona 5 Royal an extra time. Given, again, if you played Persona 5 3 times, I was highly disappointed. And again, this is a weird trend that I wish Atlas didn't do. Like, Persona 5 Royal was 20% new content and then 80% just same content. I think that's what really pissed me off. 20% was just new content and maybe the final, the true ending. We're just planning to take it easy? Not exactly. Yeah, and it's again, it's I like Sae. So if there was a list, it was Sae, Nijima, and then Takemi, and then oh shit, I forgot her name. I forgot the teacher's name. I'm a fake Persona fan confirmed. Oh fuck. Oh shit. Oh no. What was her name? Yeah, the teacher. And then it was the shogi player. And then after that, it was just the main characters after that. Like, those 4 characters, like, I really had, like, oh wow, like, design and outlook. Personalities I vibed with. The fortune teller Chihaya was kind of an interest, but same with the reporter. Like, I didn't really vibe with them, but yeah, but those are the top 4. Sorry, we'll share our findings afterwards anyway, so choose whichever appeals to you, Monsieur. Everyone's already where they're most effective. Even so, I think the investigation will go smoothly if you companies want us. Okay. Which group should I join? Ooh! Hi, Fumi Makoto. Yeah, and see, and that's where, if we're talking about the actual playable characters, not playable. So it was Makoto, Haru, and then An. I didn't really vibe with An. Her design was great, but yeah, just I feel like Haru did the fact that Haru was, you know, I have a soft spot. If you like to grow vegetables, or if you like to do if you like to grow shit, that's actually something that I really do vibe with. But on the other hand, fashion, all that stuff, then that's not my type. This is Phantom, Yukiko and Teddy, Miranda and Aegis, Quincy, Queen. Oh man, dude, this is. I want to go with Queen. I really do. But I feel like I can get more value out of Miranda and Aegis, because these are 2 opposite personalities here. Oh. All right. No way. No way. No way this event actually makes you choose this. But we can do this again. I'm gonna go Queen. I'm gonna go with Queen because again, Queen. 2 or 3. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna probably do this off stream. Quincy might be with them, but meeting people from the underworld is so risky. Hence, I decided to join them and watch their backs. Wait, we win. Do you know who? Did you see the? I don't know if you're aware of the Weekend and how the Weekend was. When the Weekend played Persona 5, they tried to romance Taya, but they didn't. They weren't successful with it. That actually got me pretty. I don't even know how to put it. I couldn't believe that. He even got a tattoo of her on his arm or his leg. We arrive in the back alley where the ground is covered in puddles. So the Ark has this sort of place too. It's not as bad as the Outer Rim, but people are pretty much here the same as wherever you go. Oh, hang on a sec. As Quincy walks forward, a hooded figure emerges in hooded figure emerges from the alley shadows. I mean, shit, dude. He has all the influence in the world, but he couldn't get a simple choice right. And by the way, I didn't use any. So in Persona 4, I used a lot of guides. In the realm of Persona, because I was trying to get a perfect playthrough. But then when I learned that in your first playthrough in Persona 4, like you can't really get a perfect playthrough, you have to play again. That's when I learned. I was like, okay. So Persona 5, I went completely blind, and then I went from completely blind into playing new game. I played on hard mode on Persona 5, first time. Because of what I knew from Persona 4, I was like, okay, I have a good grasp of the Persona series. So I started on hard mode. And then I started, after I beat hard mode, I started on hard mode plus and with my new game save. And then after that, I just kept going up in terms of like difficulty. But once you get into difficulty and hard nude saves, like you can't really do anything more than that. So that's why when Persona 4 Revival comes out, I'm going automatically to the hardest difficulty level. Because I think I'm a Persona veteran where I don't need to play normal or easy anymore. Like I can go straight in for hard mode and you just grind it. And for me, what I do is my strat is from the moment I get into the dungeon, I clear it out on the first day to the next boss. And then once I clear it out on the next boss, then I have the time to build the social links and all that shit. And farm, go to the vending machine to get all the SP and HP shit. They handed out a small USB before disappearing. Ta-da! They're already gone. That's right, anticlimactic. People here like to get done. People like to get things done here fast. Tell them what you need, give them what they want, and then you're good to go. Bada bing, bada boom. Looks like we won't be getting any action as your bodyguards. Stop at A's on the way back. We can grab some dessert or something. Huh? One stops mid-turn. Follow suit and turn to look. Merciless is still easy to me. I mean, shit, dude. I've done all the difficulty on Persona 5. What did piss me off on Persona 5, and again, if you play Persona 5 Royal, you know. I didn't like when on flu season you couldn't kill the Reaper with that mechanic. So I didn't really spend the time to kill the Reaper on the mechanic on Persona 5 Royal. So that was the only thing where I was just like, dude, I'm not gonna spend my time on this. This is a game where I've beaten Persona 5 times. I'm not gonna do this on Royal. That was the only thing that I didn't like. I was like, no, fuck that shit. That was not something I was gonna do. In the direction we came from, there are a pair of black bunnies' ear poking from behind a trash can. What the? Are those bunny ears? All of a sudden, they start twitching. Who's there? Oh, Aid? Ah! Wait, you're Aid, son, aren't you? What's with that outfit? Dude, no way we're getting bunny. No way we're getting bunny suit Aid. Hi. Hello. Master? What's going on? Well, I was worried about you, Master, so I discreetly followed you to ensure your safety. Wait, aren't you a maid? And that outfit's way too stylish to be a maid uniform. Dude. I didn't think... Again, I love Aid. You know, I really do appreciate her design. But this is just too big. Yeah, this is just too big. But again, you know, not complaining, but still, I just feel like it's too big. My lobster. Okay. You didn't need to reference that. You didn't. Okay. First of all, I don't like lobster, and second, I don't like butter. Or I'm tolerant of butter, but still. Okay. I'm gonna tolerate this, but you know, I would like to be able to, if I was behind Aid and put my hands around her, like, you know, in a manageable way, like, you know, again, from the behind. Out of context, Sean Forrest. Here we go. There's nothing out of what I'm trying to say here. It's just behind her. You know, like, ideally, I feel like I don't want to prop my arms around her certain area, okay? You know, I just, a good handful is good enough for me, okay? I just want to say that. It's just a good handful. And if you're going through the motion of the ocean, like, I just don't understand, like, how, respectfully, Aid is very beautiful, okay? Aid is everything that I like, but the fact that it's just, brother, it realistically, if I was, okay, maybe the commander has some gene that I don't have. Okay, makes sense, but realistically, if I were to put myself in the commander situation, I'm not the commander, okay? I can think that I am the commander and try to say, oh yeah, this doesn't bother me. But dude, if I'm trying to grab onto something and just going through the motion, right? I don't think that that's gonna work out here, okay? But you know, if I were the commander, yeah, fuck it, dude. Yeah, of course I can do it without a complaint. Well, I've simply gone into a habit of dressing like this whenever. Okay, so this is canon. This is canon. Okay. A secret mission? Yes, I do. Okay. So now. So technically, they're building up for the next bunny event. Theoretically, right? This is building up for the next bunny event right after this. Wait, so what you said before was actually true? I'm surprised. Then again, after seeing how you move, and I guess it shouldn't be surprising that you can keep up with us, but it looks at me. Believe it or not, it's true. Every now and then I hear rumors about a bunny girl clumsily sneaking around the outposts. So it was you all along, Aid? Well, it looks like everything's been sorted, so I'll be off now. Aid fires a rope from... Dude, that's pretty amazing that she can act like a ninja and just... Spider-Man away! Towards the side of the building. The rope doesn't catch onto the wall and falls onto the ground. Okay, never mind. Simply that... This is rather different from where I trained. You actually train for this? You're the real deal. One approaches Aid and examines the device on the wrist and the rope. That's a pretty small Gacha. I'm surprised you can get around with something like that. Our leader uses... Oh. Yeah, Joker does use that. Our leader uses a wire zip through the air sometimes too. So how strong is that rope? Yes. It's made from advanced materials, so even if we hang from it, our combat bodies, it can withstand a maximum tension without any problems. Yeah, if you think about how maximum tension, aid, holy shit, with these assets, Jesus. Combat bodies? Right, since you're Nikke, you can swap bodies. I bet a combat body weighs a ton. If it's durable, I bet it's useful for all kinds of things. You don't think you happen to have any other sick weapons, do you? I do have a few things, I suppose. It does the best to cover herself while gauging my reaction. We're done here. Let's head back and talk there. Alright. I'd like to get changed first. Right. So, theoretically, this is canon. So, why am I even saying this? It does make sense. It is canon that aid bunny, but still, I feel like they're kind of prepping us for the next bunny event, if there is one. Oh, dude, my main account's gonna hurt so bad. In your curious mode, but let's wait until we're back to talk about it. I'll go over the materials in the meantime. After returning to the cafe together, A changes out of her outfit and regains her composure, and she and Mono spend some time chatting. Before everyone gathers at the hideout later that evening. Great work, everyone. Didn't run into any trouble. Nope, I had lots of fun. Again, I feel like we have to redo this to kind of see what happens. Good work, guys. Let's take a short break and then share what we found. Again, this is very Persona 5-esque. Is anyone hungry? I can make something. No, you don't. No, you don't have to cook. Yuki-chan, you're exhausted from all that investigating. No pushing yourself. It's too hard. It's forbidden. No, I'm not too tired. If anything, Phantom Sun been the one helping me this whole time, so I want to help everyone too. Well, if you don't mind. Of course not. Just give me some. I'll get everything ready. Oh, and Teddy, I love you help chopping the vegetables up. Wait, hang on, Yuki-chan. Ah! Teddy gets dragged away by Yuki. I don't think we're gonna enjoy this meal. What's going into him? I think Yuko said her family runs an inn. I bet. I bet she's a really good cook. Hope she serves us a huge platter of fresh sashimi. That's where you're wrong. Honestly, Mona, but I'm looking forward to it just as you are. As we chat, we look forward to Yuko. Oh boy, Yuko's cooking. We have no idea what the future has in store for us. Not even horrible begins to describe the dinner we just had. Just like Emma, Yuko seems completely unaware of herself. So neither I nor the others can bring ourselves to point it out. Sometime later, we spread the documents we gather across the table and sit in a circle. Notice that this is the first time I looked through the files too. This is a person impressive in all wrong ways. Yeah. Queen skirms through the documents. His name is Alden? He's from the Outer Rim. Oh. So people from the Outer Rim that goes into the Ark. Dobon? They're up to no good. They're on some power trip, I suppose. Though I suppose it's more accurate to say he clawed his way out from in there. He quickly built up his influence among the region's competing factions. He's extremely cautious. That's why it's so hard to catch him for the first time. His influence has grown so great that the rival groups in the Outer Rim began to see him as a threat. So he promptly relocated his operations to the Ark. Under normal circumstances, that would have been impossible. It would have been impossible without this man named Brian. Who's Brian? Yeah, this guy is a real piece of work too. Makes you wonder if he ever climbed that high. What do you think, Teddy? Is that enough? This should do it. Thanks for getting all that information, everyone. I'll sniff out his scent right away. I exchange glances with the others. There's no time to lose. Let's go. We make a few quick preparations and head out back to the outer rim. However, now there are spider webs on the inside too. They're not too thick, but there are enough to get in our way. On top of that, there are more D shadows than before. Yes, their movements appear to be more cautious than ever. Could they be focusing more on defense? You're clearly trying to protect something. I can smell it. It's up ahead. Teddy points somewhere beyond these shadows. It's right back there. It should take barely 30 minutes. If we force our way through, we might be able to break through. But with no way of knowing what's beyond, we can't take that chance. Our destination is set, and we mapped out a route, but I don't think we can make it. I don't think we can win if we charge in without a plan. Let's make sure we're fully prepared before taking on this on. Yeah. Even with our strength, even with the commander on side, this won't be easy. Still, we've confirmed that his power is not limitless. I'm glad our investigation has proven worthwhile. And considering how much strength he had expend on defense, it would hardly be surprising if it takes longer to reach our target. Besides, we've really worn out ourselves today. It's been such a long day. Okay, let's have that. So far, no crashes within an hour and 49 minutes in. Alright. Alright, so after this, we're gonna do some gacha. Maybe I'll get Yukiko. Alright, so let me take a break. You guys, hi, my name is John Forrest. You guys are just coming into the show. Okay. Great. So let me just take a break. My computer has not crashed. So maybe my troubles. Everything that I've been going through right now. All right. Let's go. Let's fucking pull for Gacha. All right. Okay. So far we haven't crashed here, and hopefully we don't crash. I'm using gems, but we can stream a look. No, again, don't need to worry about it. Persona is very niche. 3, 2, 1, gold. Ah! I'm gonna go. 3, 2, 1, gold. Right, gold. Okay, so 220 pulls. 220 pulls. Can we please? Gold. 3, 2, 1, gold. Dude! Dude. Yeah. Dude, this is rigged. No way. 3, 2, 1, gold. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Let me just do this. Okay. You're gonna do that? We're gonna play this game? I'm not gonna get Scarlet. I'm gonna get Scarlet MLB 7. All right. I got. Yeah. It's hard. I got it. Yeah, let's go. Abnormal. Okay. Yeah. No. Pretty good. Yeah. Pretty good. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's good. It's okay. It's good. That actually helps me for solo raid and unit raid. That's good. All right. Let's try again, shall we? So if I get a pilgrim in abnormal, that would actually be very helpful here. All right. Yeah. Easy. We got her. Dude. I don't have to pull anymore. I don't have to pull any gacha anymore. Okay? Let's just end it here. Abnormal. 3, 2, 1, abnormal. Just kidding. 3, 2, 1, abnormal. Oh, fucking easy. Let's go. Shift up, please. Fix this clipping here. Please fix the clipping. Easy. I did not get lucky. Okay. So main account. This is the You can quote me on this. But bunny units. I don't know. Bunny units. Bunny units might be a different story. This would be the final attempt that I would. I'm probably gonna buy the costumes as well. All right. So yeah, let's continue with the story. But yeah. Okay. So damn, dude. All right. I don't know if I'll try to go MLB, but we'll see. I'm gonna be really hurting if I try to go MLB. All right, so 2 hours in, no errors, so I think we're in the good. The next day, I need an infiltration tool. An infiltration tool? Yeah, something like tool 8 was using. If tools like that exist, then we can be made, right? Things like that let you move quickly without being seen and retreat safely. Or disrupt the enemy to give us the upper hand. Can make them, so just bring me the materials. They'll definitely come in handy later in an emergency. That's true. I mull over it for a moment before pulling out the phone to call Shifty. Oh my god, you guys. Shifty actually exists. No way. Imagine if just a simple CMD commanded paired your CMD. You're a dude, brother. I honestly don't know how to. Yeah. If I bought the new GPU before I bought the GPU and all the shit that's happening, you're telling me some shit. I don't do much on the streaming PC. The streaming PC is the only job is to stream. There is nothing more to than that. And the fact that there were some corrupted files or kernel files that made my Windows fuck up, quote unquote. I will see it later. I don't know if it's actually safe here, but it's still up in the air. But so far, it hasn't shit itself. So the fact that I'm able to stream here, maybe it's okay. Are you busy? I'm free. What's up? Let me send me equipment. What? Aren't you on a break right now? Yeah, but a special mission just came out. Can you handle right away? I don't need a lot of supplies. Of course, just send me the list and I'll forward it to Shuyan. Hi, are you Shuyan? A little while later, supply boxes bearing Missile's logo arrive in the front of the dormitory. Order a plane, so take much as you need. Let me open one. The box that Teddy opens is full of smoke bombs and flash grenades. I'm thinking about it. I don't know if these will even work on D-Shadows. Aren't these expensive? They're all very high quality. Don't worry, I didn't pay for them. Then the military just... Hey, my name is Commander and I have some pull in the global economy in Missilis, Elysian, and Tetra. Hi. I'm quite famous around here. Yeah, something like that. We open the other boxes. They're full of familiar equipment. Supplies are pretty impressive. may not be all top of the line, but you won't find anything more reliable. They're built to keep working no matter how harsh the conditions get. I pull out the ropes and that was recently issued after passing the latest procurement standards. Take this rope for example, it's made from the new material that can support weight of fully equipped Nikkes. Okay, so it's pretty... You're talking about some high level... Yeah, the standards are S+. It's designed for all sorts of uses. Sorry, I guess I got a little carried away. No, it's not that. It's just made me realize all over again that you really are a soldier. Hey, I am the last hope of the arc, right? So what do you mean? Yeah, and seeing that's why I don't. So one thing that I do realize is if your computer or my job, which I can't really talk much into it. My job servers are being pushed past 100%. The fact that my PC is not being pushed at all, it's just streaming. It didn't really make sense to me as like, dude, there's no way it's a hardware issue. I really thought it would be from the initial when it started. Not trying to make a long one. I need to end now. That was the GPU. It wasn't the GPU. I thought it was a motherboard. It wasn't the motherboard. Okay. I changed the things. It's in a functional state, limping. Okay. So now I'm experiencing these crashes here. Okay, so what the fuck is going on? Is it the OS or is it the power supply giving the error code that I'm getting? I don't know. This computer is bound to crash. The fact that I'm in 2 hours in and it hasn't crashed yet, okay, that's reassuring. But still, I don't think we're out of the woods. PC hardware is really resilient unless if it's being pushed at 100%, 110%. Let's just put it that. If it's being pushed at 110%, yeah, I understand. Yeah, things are gonna break. But the fact that this PC isn't being pushed at not even 100%, it's being pushed maybe like 40% or 50%. So that's the only thing that it didn't really make sense to me. So I'm really happy that I'm hoping I don't have to pay money anymore. So I did the BIOS configs, I did the Windows registry or whatever kernel level fixes that were corrupted. So I'm happy they're out of the way. So hopefully I can stream regularly now. Aside from my mental breaks, you know. So because honestly this was really stressing me out. I don't want to spend more money into PC parts just to stream. I just want to stream and then it's done. And that is the end of that topic. It really made me realize all over and again that you really are a soldier. Yeah, of course. It's to really see a different side of you. I'm also surprised that you know so much about something I'm clueless about. Yeah, you really are very cool. Well, I'm kind of used to it and now that I got all attached to it. Anyways, take a look. If there's anything you need, just let me know. You got anything to eat in there? Here, have some rations. No, I don't have monitors yet. So again, okay, chill. Maybe I'll get a new monitor within the 2 months. So again, I have 3 monitors right now. The one monitor is already dead. And then I feel like I have a life expectancy of the second monitor that's still alive. The two monitors that are alive right now. So the two monitors that are alive right now, it's maybe 2 months, because the line of the monitor hasn't gotten too crazy here. So I'm gonna make sure that the second monitor that I'm using right now, and the second monitor that I'm using right now is what I use for the streaming PC. So once that monitor is dead, then that's when I unfortunately have to buy a new monitor. But if I do buy the new monitor, it's gonna be a 4K monitor, I think. So again, this is just pain. This is just pain here, because I have to not only budget my money for Nikke, and then once this monitor dies, I have to budget a monitor for another monitor. Dude, I'm not eating a healthy meal here. This looks like the bare necessities. Hey, how much to, if you know the Jungle Book, Disney Jungle Book, simply but packed with exactly the nutrients you need. Doesn't look very tasty though. It's actually not that bad. Queen, who had been looking through the boxes beside me, suddenly freezes. Is this? Oh, remember when you can ask if you can use a real gun? Well, I got that for you. This gun is just for me, and thank you. I made a few special modifications. Okay, correction. You're right. Not a 4K monitor. I just need a 1440. So again, my eyes are on a 1440 OLED. And again, budgeting is the key word here. Budgeting. I'm only eating 1 meal per day. So I have a budget in how much I can spend for eating 1 meal. And we'll see. But its firepower's accuracy is on par with a good rifle. Sorry, I'll stop there. Anyways, it'll make a great backup weapon. And now that I know who to ask if I ever have any questions about guns, huh? Yeah. Whoa, you have slingshots too? Those are no ordinary slingshots. Yeah. Got something for your Yukiko too. Here you go. It's huge. It's a machine gun. Machine gun? You mean those things that movies that go and fire bolts really, really fast? Yeah, it's made from highly lightweight materials, so it shouldn't be too heavy. Thanks, Commander. I'll do my best to get the hang of it. To be honest, after coming to this world, seeing Nikke's fight, I couldn't help thinking they look really cool. But now, if I learn how to from you and everyone else, I can do it too, right? Alright, I'm gonna turn this D-shot into Swiss cheese! Right. I really got you like it so much. That's not every day you shoot a gun and so I get everyone so pumped. That's right. Huh? But now, John. Wait, what? Welcome to Aegis, who's been looking through another box. That's for Aegis. I'm fine. It's been proven my weapons are effective against these shadows. Yeah, I figured as much. Are you sure it's okay to give these weapons or give these so easily? Queen and I are the only thing, but Yukiko and Tater are used to guns. Didn't you say they were dangerous before? I mean, I'm glad you're letting use them, but well, these are unusual circumstances. And of course, I'm not giving them to you. And what's the catch? You'll need to train. I mean, yeah, I get it. So this is the suffering that I was talking about that I didn't want to talk about, brother. When I do these Gacha Nikke streams, I don't think you guys realize, oh my god, this guy is spending a lot of money on Nikke and doing all these things. Yeah, I'm doing all these things, but there's a cost. I'm legitimately on critical DEFCON highest. When I do these Nikke pulls, some might say I'm not eating properly. But at the same time, you know, again, I said it before. Nikke is a game where I'm hooked. Again, I'm a LARPing Nikke fan. So, my budget, there's a limit where I can spend on Nikke if I don't get a result. And if I don't achieve that result, then I'm gonna go through some hard. There's gonna be I'm building character. So, and it didn't really help that on the summer event. On third account that I made, again, third account again. Imagine creating a third account just to be free to play, and it didn't work out that you didn't think would happen. So the third account, I spent too much of my budget. Where again, it's essentially on the level of Mardian. So back to the grid on the about me. Yeah, I did spend a lot on Mardian, but the Summer Cindy. If we're talking about my first account, second account, and third account. Second account, I didn't spend any money, but first account and third account, I did spend money to get her. So, more than Marian, yeah. Besides the equipment, the one other things that you need. What is it? It's basic tactical training. Basic tactical training? Yeah, I'll teach you how to use the gun along with some basic military tactics and combat know-how. I have a feeling that the battles ahead are only gonna get more intense. Good idea. We'll be fine, but you're the only one that has to give the orders. Yeah. Honestly, summer event Cindy would be good enough for me. And it did kind of make me think about what's going to happen on the 4th anniversary. So, 4th anniversary, if it's limited, I'm going to pull for it. But if it's a 4th anniversary or half anniversary or summer event, if there's a pilgrim, I feel like the way that Shift Up is pushing us is like you have to pull for it. Makes sense, right? It's a pilgrim. Yeah, if it's a pilgrim, you just gotta fucking do it. As much as you don't want to do it, like, If it's a pilgrim, you gotta use your gold tickets, or you have to pull for it. Yeah, I've got a pretty good idea how Persona users fight after watching you guys. But if we're going to fight as a team, you need to understand how things we do too. That's true. We don't really know the formations you guys use. Once we do, it'll be much easier to use for us to work together. Exactly. So we'll start with theory. No, if we're learning how to shoot, there will be counselor training too. You be the one teaching us, Commander? Of course. I could, but I asked the right people to help us out. So let's go back to the outpost. Wow. Emma Vest. What? Aren't you all adorable? By the way, this is Risa. So if you play Persona 4, this is Risa. Hi. So what do you meant by urgent? Junior Blockhead, are you calling us all the way to train on civilians? Anyways, let me introduce everyone. Forget the introductions. This is Uma, she's the best instruction I know. Did you hear that? I hope you trust them and train hard. Oh, that's good. It means we can help the commander. Sorry. The best instructor, huh? If the commander thinks highly of her, I guess she's the real deal. Yeah, she really is the real deal. But she's gonna talk what she speaks on her mind. We'll learn all kinds of socialized techniques. I don't know if anything about military. I'm sure she is. I don't know much about this kind of thing. But all three of them look like kind of professionals. Their equipment and weapons are pretty different from what I'm used to. So I'm sure that I can learn. I'll do my best. Military tactics as well. I look forward to learning from you, the finest instructor. Can't wait to train from you, Teach. Wow, you're so pretty. You're making my heart skip a beat. Teddy, I'm sorry. That's enough chatter. Let's get started. Warm up first. No one takes the lead in guiding the group. Then I better come up with a plan. What's up, approach? What are you doing? Get over here. Me? Yeah, what do you, Junior Blockhead? Why me? Because you could use the training. Uma's expression instantly grows icier. Come on, I'm the commander. Finished the basic training ages ago. Seriously? One silently gestures with her chin and twirling the group, warming up. Okay. Have fun, instructor. Good luck. Best of luck. In the meantime, we teachers justice shall take a moment to... That includes all of you. Recharge? Front lines. Move! Come on, that's not fair. Training? I'll give him everything I got. Together with the Theater of Justice, we are still not. I trudged over to join the group as Emma and Yvesti teach us how to warm up. What's with the two lines? Well, we're supposed to line up side by side. We're supposed to line up by side in two lines. Begin! Yes, ma'am! Your abs and your thick thighs. Looks like your body still remembers, Junior Blockhead. If instructions are already doing, if we can already wheels on out, can we? Training starts in 1 hour. Go on, go. Go warm up with Emma and Vesti. Also, all Nikke switch back to your normal bodies and before reporting in. Watch that! You've got it! You have got to you gotta be kidding me! Sure, well, later. Allow me to introduce myself again. I'll be overseeing your basic tactical training. I already heard that general situation. What the fuck is Junie? Let me rephrase that. I heard from the commander standing beside you. Just because you're not doesn't mean I'll go easy on you. My commander? Is Uma-san a really scary instructor? Junior blockhead? I mean, I know that Nikke is a junior blockhead. Seems like Uma. Being the best instructor means being the incredibly strict and intimidating. I see. No talking during training. Understood. It won't happen again. Right, sorry. Today we'll begin with physical training and close order drills. Tomorrow is market training. Day after that is tactical training. Keep that in mind. Roger that! I don't know, fix their group with the cold glare. Roger that! Queen is the first one to catch on and the others follow suit. She's really intimidating. She seems to be strict and structured, but if the commander says she's the best, then I'm willing to sure that she knows what she's doing. We need to learn how Nikke fight and how to use the weapons we've borrowed. Let's do our best. Training is beneficial in improving our coordination. It's necessary if we're to defeat a man and D shells, so ensure a safe return. I agree in the Queen's opinion. I like the enthusiasm, but there's no talking during training. Don't let it happen again. Understood. Forgive me, I will refrain from chit chat. I have made note of that. Una looks at Emma and Vesti. Just have them do a quick warm up. Yeah, just some stretching. Good. Let's work here in a bit for a bit. Before we do real training, just doing some jumping jacks. 20 reps. How many? 20? The others exchange uncertain glances and are repeating other. I can't really blame them. They're not really soldiers after all. I lower my voice and whisper. You're supposed to repeat back. You're supposed to repeat her orders back. 30 reps? How's that? 30! 30! I can't hear you! 50 reps? How many? 50! 30 jumping jacks I don't recall at the beginning. Follow me lead, nice and slow, okay? We don't want anyone getting hurt. We began doing jumping jacks on Emma's count. 1, 2, 3! 27! As we're nearing the end. I can't hear you! Is that all you got? 28! Never my mind. Ladder! 29! The more I lift Unwa. 30! I knew it. It didn't like this. Another 30. You gotta focus. She's definitely putting pressure on his head and the ears. I'm so tired. Alright, one more time. You can do it. It's only doing, after nearly doing 200 jumping jacks, we're finally allowed to move on to the next drill. 6. Okay, you guys. Okay, so you. Oh, you're lucky. You guys are lucky. You guys are actually lucky. Twitch does not allow me to time you out from the get-go. So you guys are actually lucky. I don't know why Twitch did that, but if I were to time you out, I would have timed you out, guys. So you guys are lucky. And we got 3 events. 3 events, and I'm gonna take a break. Because 3 events, not only I need to regain myself, but I need to go to the bathroom, and holy shit. We win. Pressure, 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 pressure. We're gonna do something on Sunday. We're gonna play Dota. We're gonna play Call of Duty. No, not Call of Duty. We're gonna play Dota. We're gonna play Counter-Strike. We're gonna play Apex. Helldivers. 12-hour stream. Let's go. It's pressure, pressure if you're willing to play. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Fair about.
They better wave, I can wait, there's an ace in my spade, hey. Lonely is what lonely does, look about, it's only us.
All right, locked and loaded. We have to finish the event. We have to finish it. Dude, you guys. It has to be done. It has to be done. We have to end it here. As long as it's break time. Yeah, we finally get the rest. That was 1,000 times harder than PE. She makes a really excellent instructor. I learned a great deal from her, though I'm exhausted. Yukiko and Queen slumped to the ground. Watching Nikke continue their extra training. So it looks like she went a little easy on us. Yeah, he just seems to be keeping up just fine. Are you getting tired, Commander? I'm not tired. Right. I'm not tired. I could see. Keep going. You're really covered in dirt. So this training is really effective. Maybe I'll recommend it to everyone once we get back to our own world. Great job, everyone. We brought you something to drink and some snacks. They handle the snacks during breaks now? Things have really changed. Back in my days, we didn't get any snacks and drinks. What was it like when you went through training, Commander? Oh, so maybe lore into chapter 48? Back in my day, oh my god, back in my day in 1985, 1946, we had all these things. We didn't know what these things were called as Nikkes, but we were just going through the motion. I better stop there before this starts getting weird. You sound like such an old... Okay. 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 I'm being called out here? What the fuck? We don't normally hand these out. What told me to make sure you got one? Is she secretly... Yeah, she is definitely a tsundere. Yeah, she is definitely a tsundere. You could say that. She may seem strict, but she pays close attention to each and one of you. Take a cookie out of the basket. That's what makes her such an excellent instructor. I see. She certainly seems to be an excellent... Hey, ooh-wah. 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 I don't know. The look in her eyes were terrifying. I can't bear it. I baked those cookies myself. Enjoy. Wait, everyone, get away from the... Oh, really? Do you like the cook? Yeah, I love it. I make all the meals for my squad. I see. Actually, I made dinner for everyone last night. Wait, hear me out. Wait. I'm gonna gobble every last cookie. Hey, save some for the rest of us. He really didn't leave anything. Don't worry, there are plenty more. I'll bring some of you for the next break. Commander, you can have Emma-chan's cookie anytime, right? So this time, let me have them. Get some rest, Eddie. Just then, the Thieves of Justice and Angels come over after wrapping up after extra training. Y'all did great. Must be exhausted. Teddy, what's wrong? Teddy? Teddy? Teddy! And late Teddy who collapsed after ingesting a large amount of poison and shaded before heading back. It was highly productive. I acquired detailed data on Nikke training. Man, I'm exhausted. But you kept with your training, no problem, Aegis. You're really tough. Yes, I was created to be an anti-shadow weapon. I'm a bit different from you, Nikke, but I'm equipped with durable armor and ample firepower. You're right. You can tell this world is different just from us, just looking at the tools people use. Technology really comes a long way. Take the Dark Sky, for example. If you hadn't told me that it was artificial, I never would have guessed. I had no idea we were underground until you pointed it out either. Just one surprise and one after another. Your technology is certainly impressive. Nikke in particular, flexible bodies capable of wielding such high output weaponry. Even so, you're no different from humans, I know. Not only in appearance, but in any way you speak and behave as well. Indeed, we're created out of necessity, but we were once human. As I mentioned before, we're bound by all the manner of restrictions once. So again, this is in reference to them. Once which is we must remain as human as possible. Since you're originally human, I believe it's reasonable to conclude that you possess the human emotions and a heart. I guess you could think of it that way. I think so too. What matters is how you see yourself. Even if your body is a machine, if you believe you're a human, then your heart becomes human too. That's correct. Phantoms look over the group. Humans, Nikke, humanoid, weapons, bears, and well, what do I call yourself if not a cat? Of course, I'm human. I just happen to look different from the queen and the commander, and that's all. I see. You have your own ideas of what makes you human. In that case, Mona is humans too. Well, thanks. That's as it should be. Yeah. Mona is kind of Mona is kind of different. Again, if you play Persona 5, meow 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 meow. Why are you talking to a cat? Joker, why are you talking to a cat? Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. We're all doing the almost to defeat the villains because it's the right thing to do. It's truly a fitting way of Phantom Thieves to conduct themselves. Is that okay that I'm not a Phantom Thief? That's a good point. Mona and I are Phantom Thieves ourselves, but it's a little different from the Phantom Thief you're talking about. Oh, is that so? Could you explain how it's different? We still are corrupted hearts. We take from the adults consumed by destroyed desires. In other words, bad people. So if you steal hearts, how very romantic. Then I suppose you're a fan of Thieves of Hearts? Is something the matter? I didn't think that you figured it out so quickly. Just as you said, we're a fan of Thieves of Hearts. Is that so? That's quite a romantic name for a band of Phantom Thieves. You call yourself a fan or Thieves of Justice, right? Indeed. It's our duty to uphold justice in any way a Phantom Thief. Isn't that right, Yukiko? Huh? Me? Though you hail from a different crew, Queen and Mona seem already Phantom Thieves. You, Teddy, and Aegis likewise grown admirable Phantom Thieves who share our ideals. In other words, you're no ordinary people. Yeah, no shit, because they use personas. If you're willing, I would be honored to welcome you to the Thieves of Justice. We've got more members now. Not so fast. They haven't said they'd join us yet. Woohoo! I did it! I'm a Phantom Thief now! Wait, Teddy? Let's give our bearers to some members of the Thieves of Justice. We'll beat the bad guys and make our way back to our teachers. Beat the bad guys? I belong to SES, or SES. However, I agree with your way of thinking, Phantom Sound. Therefore, I am in this world. I believe it is logical to join the Thieves of Justice. That's the kind you say. Me too. I'll join too. Let's do our best together. Understood. I'll work hard with you as Phantoms of the Thief until I return to my own world. Me too. This is great. Very well then. Until you return to your own world, we shall be the Thieves of Judgment. Huh? Am I supposed to be a referee or something? No. It's not like we're just holding on to a sporting event. When the Phantom says judgment, she doesn't mean a referee. Oh, I get it. We're just passing judgment on to bad guys, right? Right. We win. Blitz, right? I mean, we're just, again, what's going on here? We're just, again, judgment, bad guys? Yeah. Indeed, we're not merely on the side of justice. It's time as judgment on those who seek to harm the art. Yeah, again, Blitz. Yeah, come on. You again. Blitz. You might not know Persona, but right? How can you not agree with us? Phantom springs her to her feet. Then she slumps back to the ground. My apologies. My leg has given out after that grueling training. I guess as expected, and that training was really tough. Here, take my hand. Looks like the training is about to start again. Yukiko and Queen stand up and help the Phantom to her feet. Or help Phantom to her feet. Huh? You're so heavy. There's nothing to worry. Combat bodies are naturally quite heavy. Had it come normally in my normal body and instructed, that could end up very badly. Oh dear. No wonder it looks so easy for you. What? Huh? Don't kill her. I'll try. Wait. What's going on here? A short while later, we finally make it through the first day of training. As I collapse to the ground and catch my breath, Uma walks over. The basic stamina isn't bad, considering that they're not Nikke. His age is keeping up well since she isn't human. If we stick to their training schedule, they'll be at least to hold their own. The rest is up to your command. Okay, thanks. Great work out there. Counting on you tomorrow and the day after too. No one averts a gaze. So the fact that it's not, again, I know it's not overspec, but the upgrade from original Uma, which is a major upgrade in the art, by the way. You know, let me just make that known. The Unwa that we're looking at now from the original one, major upgrade. So essentially, the fact that we're seeing this absolute Unwa, tactical Unwa, was it? It's canon in the events. Cool. I'm all for that. No one reverts the gate slightly. Did well too. Thanks. Yeah, it is actually nice to see that. It's going about this, dude. Did we do anything here? 2 days later, we finalized the third day in technical training and regrouped to the hideout evening. Good work, guys. By the way, I'm trying to speedrun this. Nice work. Today wasn't so bad, huh? Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, it was. I don't know if it was fun, if it's the right word, but it was really fascinating. I think we'll work even better together now. I think so too. Just give me the call whenever you need me. I'll handle all the navigation and backup. Yeah, by the end of the training, it felt like everything was clicking. Boy, that simulation training. It felt so real. It was an excellent program, clearly designed with real combat in mind. I believe that training there will instill a wide variety of tactics applicable to real combat. So how do you like shooting? You're pretty good at the shot, Queen. Like I mentioned before, I've been using a model gun for quite some time. Even so, a real gun is completely different with the weight and feel of recoil. That's completely understandable. No way. Shift up. Props to you. I understand why now you were worried before, and I'll make sure never to forget what you taught me whenever I use this gun. Door opens with a click. Miranda and Phantom return to the group, but you're a Phantom thief? I'm not ordinary Phantom thief. I am the same thief who passes judgment on to the wicked. Huh? Fanchan, there's something behind you. It looks like a persona, but I think it's something different. Of course, I can't wield a persona. Still, seeing you summon your personas into the battles left me quite an impression on me. So I used the hologram technology to recreate something similar. A hologram? That's amazing. It looks just like a Sakio when I summon her. Dark Sky too. There's really so many things. Oh my god. Help. I can't read. You guys, Blitz. There are really so many things. Where is some coming from? There are really so many amazing technologies here. Whoa, you scared me. It's so convincing for a second that I thought you awakened your persona like the rest of us. We all awaken our personas under the different circumstances. You just because you're a Nikke doesn't mean you can't awaken one too. True. True. After all, Aegis is a persona user as well. English can I speak? Dude, I don't know. At this point, it's late. It's pretty again. It's been a long day. It's been a long day. You guys, I'm working 2 jobs. I'm working 3 jobs maybe. That's correct. A human body isn't strictly necessary. One of my companions is actually a dog who can use a persona. Thank you for your kind words. If I ever awaken a persona, you'll be the first to know. But enough about my attire. A phantom thief is judged by deeds, not words. Phantom glances back at Miranda, who is fidgeting behind her. Besides, it seems Miranda has something prepared for you all. What is it? I'm afraid I'm not sure. Miranda? Yes, Commander? I think you can tell us now. And roger that. Boba, yeah, dude. By the way, I have the Phantom skin, and I feel like... Again, this is why I'm only eating 1 meal a day. Nikke is constantly putting me in a bad situation, so I'm happy. So maybe I don't know what the after this event, maybe I don't spend any money, but if it's the bunny event after this event, I'm fucked. I'm legitimately fucked. So, yeah. Second and third account. Second account not gonna pull for Gacha. We legitimately need to save for 4th anniversary because I want to get Scarlet. Third account. Yeah, there's no Gacha pulling until 4th anniversary. Third account, second account, there is a little wiggle room, but there's no way in chance. Brenner approaches the group and that's sitting in a circle. Yeah, the bunny event. Yeah, dude, the bunny event's gonna fucking kill my main account. Hey, what do you think about sending a calling card? I brought some. Miranda waves several sample cards at us. And calling card? It's because you're a fan of thieves? Yeah. Main account. Again, there's nothing but suffering. Because I know that Flora. And again, it seems like Shift Up is doing this on purpose. Why is Flora the only one that gets a bunny suit that is leaked? I've seen the leaks. I haven't. So before, I didn't see Scarlet. I didn't see Rapunzel. But for some reason, Flora came to me first. Until Blitz, you spoiled it on Discord, by the way, FYI. Not holding it against you, just FYI, I'm just calling that out. Until you put it on Discord and showed me Scarlet and Rapunzel, FYI. Just want to make that known. Just again, a slight jab there, a slight jab, Blitz. Nice spoilers, by the way. It's not your fault. Debatable, but again, debatable. I felt like seeing Flora as a bunny suit wasn't really spoiler to me until I actually saw on Discord. Light jab again. No harm. Just Blitz. Just wanted to let you know that really did kind of ruin the mood. Just FYI, Just FYI. And again, no harm, no foul. That's how the Thieves of Justice have been doing things. That's true. Do the Phantom Themes of Hearts send calling cards too? Of course, no fan of thief is complete without a calling card. Yeah, again. Blitz. No harm, no foul. No, there was a harm and there was a foul, but yeah, I'm not holding it against you because the way that I looked at Scarlet and Rapunzel, I was like, there's just no way that when I saw that was the real. But then I did kind of think about it. I was just like, wait a minute, why would Blitz as in you? Why would you post that? And then that's when I was like, holy shit, this is a fucking spoiler. But I get it. Don't worry about it. But, you know, just again, giving, you know, again, you have the benefit of the doubt. But, you know, again, I just want to make it clear for those who are watching, do not post anything. If I haven't cleared the chapter, do not post anything that happens on when I'm finishing the chapter. That is the only thing that I want, because once new chapters come out, I'm not on Twitter, I'm not on the internet. I'm doing everything I can to not make sure I get spoiled. This is why I've been blitzing to complete quote unquote blitz. Hey blitz, you blitzed me into getting spoiled. But jokes aside, that's why I do not look at Discord. I tried to not look at Discord, but you know, again, it happened. So, and if there's anything that I interact with in internet and social media, whatever, that is the exact reason why I have a blackout policy. Because if I can't, I want to experience the game. And same thing with Dorothy. Holy shit. Luckily, you didn't spoil that for me, but that fucking pissed me off. That's a good idea, but how are we supposed to do it? That's well, if I known this was coming, I would have prepared one ahead of time and left it in the outer rim. And last time we were there, I have a question and I have an answer. I've concluded giving advances noticing before infiltrating location increases target security level. Why do you anyways? Because it's part of the thrill. Oh, you know your stuff, moron. Yeah, again, it's good. I'm only what's the word? I can't even speak. Yeah, don't worry about it. But again, I just have to be clear on it, please. It's not directed at you, the bullets. For anyone. Hi, for my imaginary viewers out there, welcome to the world of John Force. If you're playing Nikke right now, do not come into my channel and do not spoil things that I haven't completed. If you do it, then you're fucking bad, and yeah, you're gone. Blitz, you get the pass. You get the pass. But I hope you don't abuse that pass. As I just said, it certainly isn't the most logical approach, but if you send a calling card but put your target on high alert and steal the treasure in spectacular fashion, that's the beauty of being the fan and thief right there. Yeah, it's all good. Things happen. Shit happens. People make mistakes. They're getting very heated. The beauty of being a fan and thief, data updated. Forget the whole beauty thing. There's no harm in making a calling card, right? We'll just bring it with us. Toss it right in front of it and then kick its butt. Wouldn't that defeat the whole purpose of the calling card? So what? It's all part of the fun. That's definitely not what I was expecting. But I like it. It's so us marching right in and delivering judgment fair and square. Then I'll make a calling card right away. Me too, I want help. Okay, I'll be even more fun together. Yeah, it's just that I don't really do full clothes, Nikke. Yeah. So on the matter of fully clothed Nikke, I feel like again, shift up again. I don't know if you're aware of this, and this is just my observation. Shift up likes to bait people. You know, what's that one CG where Dorothy was with the counters right after interrogation from Birmingham and Anderson. She had six fingers. And again, it's marketing, right? And there's all this hate within AI, and oh my god, AI can't do this. I really do feel like Shift Up kind of does these things where it's like, oh my god, I'm fucking offended. I don't like this. So they if I were to give my crazy CEO take, and I'm not saying I am a CEO, but just getting your name out there. These are these small things that Nikke or LARPing Nikke fans or diehard Nikke fans will call out, and they're just like, oh my god, Shift Up used AI for Dorothy and having six fingers. Oh my god, Scarlet is fucking burkered up. But I do kind of feel like with the battle with Eagle Vista, Scarlet wasn't really trying to move left and right here. There was no agility, right? Maybe if it comes to agility, right? And this goes to the point with Anis. So Anis absorbed a lot of energy, and then bam, new clothing. So you can damn well bet that Scarlet will have a $60 skin to come with her once she removes all her armor. Just FYI. Just FYI. I do feel like that's gonna come here. How about I draft the message? May I take a look as well? I like to save the calling cards information to my database. So you guys actually handwrite your calling cards? Sometimes we print them. It makes the spell checking easier. In that case, do you deliver yours other ways? We deliver our calling cards the way that ensures the target receives them personally. Hey, ain't no way you're referencing Fairy Tail here. But honestly, as much as, again, oh my god, Nikke is a good game. All these gacha skins revealing all these nice curves, nice thighs, nice chest, nice ass, and all that stuff. You know, I really do like Scarlet's new design. Again, Scarlet is aura farming, and what I can hope for, you know, once Scarlet is in her tranquil phase, and the moment that she saw that fake goddess squad statue, that pissed her off. So now that makes me to believe, okay, so once she's pissed off and she's ready to go, okay, next level up, next speed, whatever you want to call it. She drops all her armor, maybe somewhat similar to the SBS skin and Pioneer Scarlet. There's some kind of mix there. Not saying she's fucking bare ass naked, but there will be some kind of homage to both of those skins, and I'm looking forward to that. And it's definitely a gacha skin. They're definitely gonna do that. Looks like it's more gonna be the Fan of Thieves Judgment calling. Then let's make for the Fan of Thieves hearts too. So Queen, want to do our usual thing? That could have worked. Let's still a man's twisted heart. Several days after the Phantom Thieves, the crew finished preparing their calling cards. We returned to the passage leading to the outer rim. There are way more spiderwebs than before. Spiderwebs here appear to be just thick as a partition. Really? Then did we come here all the way for nothing? Yeah, of course not. One pulls out a small, familiar-looking device. Isn't that Aid's grappling gun? That's right, though it's not exactly the same. Remember those supplies you gave us? They were packed with useful stuff. I picked out what I needed to modify it, and this is the infiltration tool. Okay, we got an engineer. A sharp, steady harpoon-like tip hangs from the end of the connected to the device. The wire is so strong, it's sort of worth upgrading. You just gotta do this. Motor fires the wire into the spider webs and covering the ceiling. Penetration confirmed. Should be strong enough to support the Nikke's weight. No, it'll take long for everyone to just climb up. Just give me a sec. Moto climbs up the wire and disappears through the tiny gap near the ceiling. Shortly after, wow, a hole. Looks like you use this infiltration tool to open the security door from the inside. The heavy rumble, the security door from the earlier begins to slowly open. Well, pretty impressive, huh? Being behind it stands Mona, arm crossed, wearing a simply self-assured grin. Nice work. I knew you could count on you. I spun out of the hole earlier. One lock bit and we're in. Great. Thanks, Mona. I inspect my equipment and then turn to the group. Let's go. We've got a wicked judge and the Ark to save. I think this is chapter 11, so the next one we should be able to clear. Just fucking, we're fucking melting opponents here. Alright, chapter 12, let's go, let's finish this. Get down! Queen hastily ducks. Queen's blue light and glowing fist slams into the face of D-Shadows lunging at us from behind. It staggers. More are coming from behind. I feel like they could have improved this art, but it's understandable. Take them head on. Got it. Copy that. Hey, just buy Yukiko some time. Understood. These shadows pouring in from behind break formation. So, in the midst, Yukiko's persona unleashes a massive swirling blaze. Get down. They just don't give up. I'll finish them off. A few D shadows are staggering forward and taking them swiftly gunned down by Mona and Queen. All clear. Check your gear and regroup. Everything seems to be going smoothly so far. Training's really paying off. Training certainly paid off its part, but I believe it's also because our hearts became one beneath a banner of the Phantom Thieves. Alright, Miss Sweaty. Miss Sweaty and left eye, right eye, left eye a little bit off. Okay. Alright. Yeah, that's right. Just like the Phantom Son said, it's really just like we're all united. Yeah. How do you like my backup? It was super helpful. We would have been in trouble without it. Well, what is it? I had a feeling before, but now I'm sure. There's something strange about this place. Affirmative. The outer rim isn't usually like this. Well, I don't know what this place is normally like, but it feels like a palace or some metaverse we know. Still, something's a little off. It does feel like the TV world to me, but something's very off. Also, detector similar to Tartarus. Again, I didn't play Persona 3, but I know that that is the tower. Or, I don't know if that's the tower, but again. Definitely I'm going to play Persona 3 and Persona 4 Remake sometime in the future. There are so many games I need to make sure to play before I die. There, again, Metal Gear Solid, Zelda, all the games. I really feel like I need to play all the popular games before I die. And that's kind of the goal that I can have. This place feels like the metaverse we know, but it's certainly not the same. The one thing that they all have in common is shadows appear, well, these shadows in this case. The main thing is I need to move from this apartment. It's like our metaverse was somehow different. Then it might be connected to the D shadows. This place is certainly strange. I can sense it even more strongly than I did last time. We should proceed with caution. Yeah, it looks like we got more company. While we grip, the D shadows swarm us. The battle rages on, but we cover each other and push forward without taking any damage. Then, is that a cocoon? Followed by Teddy's nose, we reach the deepest part of the area. There's an enormous cocoon tightly wrapped around spider webs wither grotesquely. I think it's moving? Gross. Doesn't look good. I exchange glances with the others and nod. Destroy it. The group unleashes a barrage of attacks. The cocoon begins to crack and it looks like it's taking damage, but it's recovering. I'll provide cover. You can go. You're up first. Got it. Yukiko's persona sets the cocoon in ablaze. Charge, Johanna! Queen and Johanna follow up Yukiko's attack and with the explosive blast. There's a crack in the cocoon. Focus fire. While the Queen and Yukiko attack, the Nikke finish reloading and unleash a barrage of fire. Did it break? I can't see anything through it. Show your might, Zoro! Strong wind scatters the smoke. Then, from within, shatter the cocoon. Something staggers out. Even to the very end, you still insist on getting in my way. We came to bring justice. No. We're here to pass judgment. Take this. Here's another one. 2 calling cards, one from Phantom and one from Mono, land at the man's feet. The man picks them up and reads them in silence. You're here to pass judgment on to the wicked? That's right. I won't ask why. You're only doing what you have to do. Just as I'm only have to do as the villain. Wouldn't you agree? Oh my god, he's aware? What are you trying to say? Nothing really. Just making some small talk. He's aware again. Yeah, there has to be a villain here for the D-Wave story to continue. Okay, so he's aware. Okay. Just making some small talk. Or rather, I'm buying time as well. Buying time? Yes. Creepy smile spreads across the man's face. Losing my cocoon was a slight setback. My power remains almost entirely intact. Still putting on an act, huh? Is that how you see it? Have you forgotten what my goal from the start? It seems you remembered. The man slowly raises his arms. My goal is to spread my web across the arc and make it my own. And spiderweb begins to gathering around him. These webs are my very power. Everyone attack! Boom! The crew unleashes a barrage of attacks. Didn't I just tell you? But everyone is shot is effortlessly stopped by the massive spider web. Looks like they're all here now. The webs that were preparing to spread out from the edge of the outer rim. They all return to me. It's a spider! Ew, gross. Who cares about the arc anymore? I'm going to kill you no matter what. He seems quite angry. Yeah, no wait. Why are you so calm? I'm with the comrades who share my ideals. What do I have to fear? Well, isn't that romantic? Affirmative, I'm not afraid. Right. Very well then. Phantom steps forward. These adjustments onward. Right, let's go work on taking them down. I'm giving all my very best. I'm gonna show you what one trained me to do. Alright. Phantom Thieves of the Hearts and Thieves of Justice are joining forces. We're doing this partly so we can go home, but I can't let something like this get his hands on the art. Yes, I believe the lives of everyone in both the Ark and Outer Rims are precious. Yeah, let's put this to the end. We're taking your corrupted heart. Target acquired. Commencing annihilation. Damn. I don't even need to do anything because it's going to get annihilated very fast. Oh, we actually hit burst? That's actually a good skin. Alright. Okay, nice. We completed the event. This ends here. The enormous spider lets out a shriek as it rises and slowly topples over. And then, back in his original form, the man collapses to the ground. Oh, he's not a spider anymore. It looks like he's alive. If that spider was his D-shadow form, he's returned to his normal self. Then maybe Queen shakes his man's body. Treasure! I smell treasure! Yeah, you know, Mono was kind of a treasure fiend here. This is bad. Mono's completely broken. Does that guy smell like catnips or something? No, it's not that. Mono gets like this whenever he smells a treasure. Okay, Mono, settle down. Really sensitive to the scent of treasure. You've got a nose just as good as mine. Treasure? Just as I told you before, we steal a villain's hearts and makes them repent. A villain's treasure is an embodiment of their distorted desires. Once we defeat their shadow, we can steal it. And once we take their treasure, their corrupted heart is set right. And then we're compelled to confess their crimes. We call that a change of heart. I see. These shadows are different from the enemies we're used to seeing in the palaces. But if treasures have appeared, that means we can still their distorted desires. So does that mean he's a good person now? Not exactly. I wouldn't say he turned over a new leaf, but at least he won't try to attack the Ark anymore. The people's lives will no longer be in danger. That's a relief. Let's confirm that first. Phantom shakes the man. What are you doing? Why are you a bad person? Wake up! The man jolts up and looks around. Then he bursts into tears. He's crying. He's bawling his eyes out. Why? What have I done? He appears to regret his actions. Commander, how do you think we should proceed? We're in there. Arrest him and then bring him into questioning at the ECPU. For now, our job as the thieves' judgment are done. Roger that. You're under arrest. Brendan puts the man in handcuffs. The man silently watches her do it. Change of heart. So that's the meaning behind the name Phantom Thieves of Hearts? Thought it was merely a romantic notion, but you truly do steal people's hearts. Yeah, I never would have guessed. Quite so, stealing someone's heart should be impossible. Yet looking back at everything that's happened so far, it's inexplicable that outweighs the explicable. And yet he's genuinely admitting to his own wrongdoing. The man slowly raises his head and unfocused. He staggers towards me. Then he drops down to his knees. I want to ask for your forgiveness. Asking for it wouldn't change anything. Not everything I've done. You have to pay what you have done. I know, however. My wife is a kind, ordinary person. She's far too good for someone like me. I'm ashamed to ask this of you, but could you use your power to make sure she doesn't come to any... Oh my god. I'll try, but no promises. That's enough for me. Thank you. Alright, Blitz. You're good. Have a good night. I'm waiting for this to end. The spider webs surrounding us begin to slowly disappear as if melting away. The smell is changing. What smell? The smell is kind of like the art. How do I explain it? It's the smell of here and the art's all swirled together. Maybe this is an outer rim after all. Similar, but it could be a metaverse born from people's cognition of the outer rim. What does cognition mean? It's like getting the sense of how a person perceives things. Okay, so if this is canon, then noted. I feel like this can be an understatement here. So if this is a metaverse based on the guy's perspective, the outer rim, not the real thing. That's probably it. The people on the outer rim probably weren't caught up in this either. So that's what it felt off about this place. So it was the only place ever to get resemble an outer rim. There were never any residents here. It's just what's wrong. I'm taking this out and measuring the reduction in detectable space. Commander, it appears the metaverse is collapsing inward from the outer edge. What? Then let's get out of here quick. You're right. We best hurry. You take me with you? I don't have the strength to stand. Guess you always have been this shameless, huh? Chick's getting closer. It's collapsing like a palace too. Run! If we don't hurry, we get swallowed up. I sling the man over my shoulder and run with the group. This way. We barely make it out and return to the Ark. After handing over the man to Polly, who's been investigating the partition where the spider webs had disappeared, we head back into the hideout. It's a pleasant surprise that we were able to return to the Ark without being sent straight back to our world. Yeah, it looks like we'll... Oh, Mona is a cat. Surprise! Surprise, surprise, Mona is a cat. Yeah, it looks like we'll get a chance that everyone helped out. Mona's a cat. Yeah, I think we'll be able to discuss D-Waves with the commander. Since we're here, I want to explore more of the art. I still want to get more pets from Leo-chan, too. But how much time do we have left anyways? Can you tell by the smell? You can smell that? Yeah, I can tell how the D-Waves are affecting that guy. Just looking at the panels, like the world he created, it's obviously he was eating D-Waves. But now that we've beaten him, the smell I got from the world is starting to fade. That means the D-Waves are fading too. Luna flops down on the couch. Still, they're not going to disappear anytime soon. All we can do is wait until the time comes. Indeed, we've done what we can do for now. As Mona said, all we can do is remain. That's true about it. Look at Mona. What? He's a cat. I've been meaning to ask you this. Why did you turn into an actual cat? I was about to ask the same thing. I'd love to say that I'm not a cat, but I can't exactly deny it at this time. Let's just say this is temporarily disguised to fool the world. I see. You're so cute. Hey, don't bet me! Mona breaks free from Miranda and looks at me again. So, Commander, what are you gonna do now? I think we should stick around here for a while. I gotta get back to work. I got some catching up to do after all. Oh, I better get back to work. I've been playing Phantom Thief way too long. Come to think of it, I've left the library unattended for far too long. So you have work to do, huh? What about you, Quincy? I've got time. Want to hang out? I want to hang out with you, Quincy. Quincy-chan too? Come to think of it, what's those two taking along in the map? Door opens with a click. Sorry we took so long. We didn't mean to keep you waiting. You guys change your clothes? Code did as for me. It's less that I changed my clothes and more that I reverted back to my thief outfit to my normal self. One and I automatically transform whenever we're in high security areas. It's more like switching states rather than changing clothes. I guess the shadows and that man still had under surveillance, so we couldn't revert to our normal selves. Now that the fight's over, I see. It's based on the same principle as Mona. So it's same from Mona's too? I was really surprised that Queen suddenly switched back earlier. It's not like for me. This kimono was made for me by 8-san. Thought it'd be nice to have something comfortable to wear around, so I asked her. Feels exactly like the kimono I usually wear. Isn't that amazing? All I did was show her a picture. It suits you very well. I take it you wear it very often. Thank you. Ishi-san, aren't you gonna get changed? No, simply cleaning my weapon is sufficient. After the three of them take a seat, I bring in Queen Yukiko up to speed up on an early discussion and explain that it'll take some time for the D-waves to disappear completely. So, yes? Since we got some time to kill, you want to take around and look around? Or take some time to look around the Ark? Sounds very weird to say this, but it's not every day you get to visit another world. That's true. Sightseeing in another dimension. It does sound kind of ridiculous, but I think it'd be kind of fun. Yeah, it'd be kind of... Yeah, we may never get a chance like this, so I... Damn it. Yeah. We may never get a chance like this, so I love if you can show us around and tell us about the facilities here. And should I thank everyone who's been looking after us? Oh, me too. I would love to get in touch with Leona-san. Well, now the situation has been resolved, can I introduce myself again? Introduce yourself again? Yes, up until now you know me by my code name. My real name is Makoto Nijima. And I really like if you call me by Makoto from now on. Mako-chan. Got it. I've got it memorized. I'm Morgana. Makoto and Morgana. It's finally nice to know your real names. Yeah. Good officially meeting you. Well, Makoto, Morgana, and everyone else. If there's somewhere you like to go, just let me know and I'll see what I can do. Commander, do you have a hot springs here? I'd like to see if they have like in another world. The last time I visited central government, I came across a place that piqued my interest. I would be pleased if I had the opportunity to tour it. Everyone seems pretty excited. In that case, maybe I'll do some sightseeing myself. I wonder if they got any sushi places around here too. I'm gonna ask Aid-chan to make me a parfait. Then I'll be surrounded by cocoa and soda and velvet. Oh my god, so velvet is cement. Yeah, velvet is definitely cemented. No way. And we'll fluffy and be one fluffy master. Wait, I want some too. I'll grab some for pulling query too. In that case, I'll come along as well. Are you sure you don't want to hang out together? It's alright. So as long as we bear the name and Phantom Thieves, our paths shall cross again. So we have a chance for another Persona event. Okay. I watch the group leave, hide out in pairs one after another. Soon I'm the only one left. I take a sip of my coffee and now cooled to the perfect drinking temperature. Maybe I'll get some rest. I have no idea how long I've been in the venture with the Phantom Thieves, and from another world. From another world will last. But for now, I decided to enjoy the peace and... Oh, Leona-san. Hey, how have you been? I heard you were staying out here, so I thought you'd stop by... To me? Yeah! That's not food! That's the talking bear we saw before! But first, I have to deal with that. Nice! Nice, 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 nice! We've completed the event! Woo, woo, woo! Alright. I did kind of rush this. Again, Persona, there's no main story, but I do kind of feel like... Before I end, I do kind of feel like it was alluding to... Again, there were these very translucent breadcrumbs that were leading to lore. But other than that, you know, this Persona event, I give it a solid 6 out of 10. It wasn't bad. It wasn't great. It's just the way they did what they could, and it did feel like some of the lore in Persona and some of the lore in Nikke, they did what they could. So I give it a 6 out of 10. So we win. Nice to see you. Again, Sunday, 12-hour stream. Me and Blitz are gonna do that. If you're willing to join, when you can. Doesn't have to be the full 12 hours, but we're oh shit, dude. I'm gonna be fucking gaming. So all in all, looking forward to Persona 6. Looking for Persona 4 Revival. Once Persona 4 Revival comes out, I'll probably play Persona 3. I have to finish Stellar Blade. I said that I'll finish Nier, and I did it. So again, sometime it'll happen. By the way, we win. Blitz. Layla. Who else will stop by? Layla. Yeah. Have a good night. Thank you for stopping by, and I'll see you Sunday. Tomorrow, it's tomorrow? Yeah. Not gonna stream Friday or Saturday, but Sunday, 12 hours. Have a good night. I'll see you.